Yu Hakusho was full of action, surprise, staggering effects, and mixed emotion for the ending. Following the unexpectedly positive audience response to the One Piece live-action adaptation, there's a widespread expectation for a similar reception with Yu Hakusho. However, it has only 5 episodes, a surprise given the original anime's 112 episodes, in which the story has condensed 66 episodes, almost half of the anime. Adapted from Yoshihiro Togashi's manga, Yu Hakusho is considered to be one of the best anime from the 1990s, influencing many other stories. While it faithfully recreates important scenes from the manga, there are some significant changes to the original story. So join me today as we go through the story and highlight the main differences from the source material, letting you decide if it's really a disappointment. The beginning of Yu Hakusho is not too different from how the manga and the anime start. Follows Yusuke, a 14-year-old delinquent who habitually skips classes and isolates himself, shows little interest in education or socializing with classmates. He got hit by a truck while saving a kid. Early on, a Makai insect enters the body of the driver that causes the accident. This is an original considering that Makai insects are later introduced. Also, the driver listens to the iconic opening song, paying homage to the anime. When he wakes up, he is greeted by Botan, an atypical version of the Grim Reaper, who escorts him to the spirit world for judgment. Koenma offers Yusuke a unique chance at reincarnation as a spirit detective, investigating demonic activity in the human world. A big difference from the original, which he's initially offered a second chance because of his unexpected death and selfless act of saving a boy by Koenma, who supposedly in his toddler form gives him an egg that will hatch a spirit beast and helps him get back to life, but declines, convinced that his absence means little to others. However, he changes his mind when he sees how much his death affects people. Kuwabara is angry and sad about their unfinished battles, and Atsuko, his mother, and Keiko, his classmate, cry uncontrollably. Shortly after, an insect possesses Kirino, the kid he had protected from bullies, causing chaos in a massive fire. His house is set ablaze, and as his body is about to burn, Keiko rushes in to protect him, losing consciousness in the process. Realizing that she is also in danger of dying, requests Koenma to resurrect him. After being resurrected, he fights the possessed schoolmate to save Keiko, using his spirit energy to destroy the demon insect. This removed a significant portion of the anime, where Yusuke was supposed to gather good deeds before being resurrected by a kiss from Keiko. As a spirit detective, Yusuke is tasked with confronting 3 dangerous yokai thieves who have stolen 3 artifacts. Despite minimal training, he takes on this mission. The initial demon thief is Goki, a formidable monster using a magical orb to steal and essentially end the lives of children. Yusuke engages in a challenging battle, ultimately defeating Goki with his newly acquired spirit gun technique. The second yokai thief, Kurama, having stolen a magical mirror, approaches Yusuke with a wish to save his human mother, Shiori. Unaware of the mirror's life-costing consequences, Kurama intends to sacrifice himself. Yusuke intervenes, sacrificing half of his own life to save both Kurama and Shiori. This deed solidifies their friendship, leading to joint adventures. At this point, Kuwabara, Yusuke's human rival who possesses the ability to see and communicate with yokai, has also joined the group. Both Yusuke and Kuwabara undergo training under the guidance of the Grand Master, Genkai, before Yusuke pursues the final thief. Genkai senses impending danger and bestows upon Yusuke the power of the spirit orb. In an effort to protect them, She sends the two teenagers away from her location, tragically losing her life in the process by Toguro. This chunks out a lot of substantial source material from the anime, including the Genkai tournament arc, where she holds a competition to choose a fighter worthy of becoming her apprentice and successor, and the Beast of Maze Castle arc tragically skip, which the characters develop their friendship and teamwork, fighting the Four Saints Beast, Genbu the Stone Beast, Byaku the White Tiger, Seiryu the Blue Dragon, and the leader Suzaku the Crimson Sparrow. Additionally, Genkai death was supposed to be later in the series during the Dark Tournament arc. The third and last yokai thief is Hiei, a lone warrior who stole the Shadow Sword on a quest to locate his long-lost younger sister, Yukina. Hiei discovered that she had been abducted by humans, motivating him to find and rescue her. Coincidentally, another demon named Elder Toguro, under the employment of the malevolent human Sakyo, kidnaps Yusuke's dear friend Keiko, taking on the appearance of Hiei to provoke Yusuke into facing the real Hiei. It is revealed that both Yukina and Keiko are being held captive in the same location, prompting Hiei to join forces with Yusuke, Kurama, and Kuwabara to rescue the two girls. In the anime, Hiei kidnaps Keiko and attempts to transform her into a demon by slashing her with the Shadow Sword, which happens before introducing Genkai. Notably, Hiei and Yukina are twins. In the live action, the main antagonist, the evil human Sakyo, aims to unite the realms of humans and demons, opening a portal between them. This allows demons and yokai to enter the human world. To fund this, he collaborates with the corrupt businessman Tarakune, using Yukina's tears for gem farming. Sakyo organizes rigged yokai fights in an underground betting den on Kubikukuri Island. As the portal opens, Koenma intervenes, placing a protective shield to halt the invasion. This is where they made a controversial decision. The live-action adaptation chooses to condense and skip a substantial portion of the anime by cutting out a large portion of what is considered one of the most crucial and arguably the best tournament arc in anime history, the Dark Tournament Saga. This is what sets Yu Hakusho apart from other anime like Dragon Ball and One Piece during its time. It shows the struggle of the team's challenges as they face the opposing teams in every round with different rules, starting from Team Rokuyukai on one-on-one match, Team Ichigaki with 3-on-3 Battle Royale, Team Mashutsukai with one-on-one elimination matches, leading up to the grand finals with Team Toguro. This decision also disregards various characters with distinct personalities and unique abilities, almost showing disrespect to the anime. However, the only noteworthy aspect was the action scenes. The fights were amazing, and the editing was on point, making it a compelling reason to watch the entire series. It starts off with Kurama vs. Karasu, a Class B in the Quest class, is a special breed of demon with the ability to create something from nothing. This explains why he can create small explosive bombs in thin air, strong enough to blow away body parts. The battle reaches a critical point when Kurama resorts to his silver-haired fox demon transformation. Despite running out of energy, he successfully plants a parasitic plant on Karasu, ultimately leading to his death. In a simultaneous battle, Hiei faces off against Bui, a Class B demon encased in heavy armor. The clash highlights the interplay of speed and strength, with Bui unveiling his true power by discarding the armor. Hiei responds by revealing his hidden strength, removing arm restraints to expose the darkness flame. This strategic move ultimately leads to Hiei's triumph over his opponent. As Keiko and Yukina manage to escape, they cross paths with Kuwabara, leading them to face Elder Toguro. Kuwabara, armed with his demon energy-infused sword, engages in a fierce battle. Although he succeeds in slicing his opponent, Elder Toguro's regenerative abilities prove to be a formidable challenge to overcome. This is all happening while rich men watch on to gamble on their duels, ultimately betting a lot for the final showdown of younger Toguro and Yusuke. As they fight along, it proves that Toguro is far superior than him. Even with the arrival of the exhausted Kurama and Hiei, Toguro's overwhelming strength continued to dominate, leaving them badly battered. The situation intensified when Kuwabara and Elder Toguro entered the scene. Elder Toguro revealed that younger Toguro killed Genkai, narrating their history as friends. As she aged, Toguro submitted to the demon realm to gain strength while preserving his youth for ultimate power. However, due to irritation, younger Toguro seemingly killed his brother with a single punch, destroying his body. He then attempts to awaken Yusuke's power by delivering a fatal blow meant for Kuwabara, causing profound sadness in him. Fueled by this resolve, Yusuke was able to master the spirit wave technique and decided to finish the battle with a powerful spirit gun. In the anime, Kuwabara intends to sacrifice himself, successfully faking his death to trigger Yusuke's full power. With Yusuke winning the battle, Sakyo is now forced to shut down his machine. He shot himself in the head, thereby fulfilling his part of the agreement with Koenma, based on the outcome between Yusuke and Toguro. This is quite similar to the anime, but differs in context where Koenma, supposedly a substitute for Genkai who dies in the tournament, agrees with Sakyo not to fight, but to bet on which team wins. Kuwabara survived Toguro's fatal attack, as he and his allies decided to leave the island together. Just before boarding the ship, Ie chooses not to reveal to Yukina that he is her long-lost brother. Yusuke and his friends leave Kubikukuri Island bruised and beaten, but alive and victorious. In the afterlife, Toguro and Genkai meet, where Toguro expresses his desire to be sent to the deepest, darkest corner of hell to atone for his actions as a demon and his failure to protect his students from the demon that ended their lives 50 years ago. In contrast, Genkai is destined for paradise to assist the heroes. In the anime, Toguro and Genkai used to be a couple. They ran a dojo and had some talented students. Unfortunately, a nasty demon named Chiron killed all their students to force them into the dark tournament. In the credits, there's a funny scene where Elder Toguro's head is on the beach, getting pecked by a seagull. This is likely just for laughs and doesn't suggest he'll be a villain in the future, especially since he doesn't show up in the manga after this story arc. So in that sense, the conclusion of Netflix's Yu Hakusho adaptation hints at a possible second season. Toguro mentions that Yusuke is about to get stronger, awakening more of his hidden abilities. With 2 important sagas still ahead, it's possible that Sensui, a former spirit detective with 6 other personalities, might become the next antagonist in the story. With all that being said, the question is, are you disappointed? Personally, I want to see season 2, but the biggest failure of this show is... Where is the orange juice?
飲むかね？酒はダメなんだ。オレンジジュース